Greetings YouTube, Fuzz here, welcome back to Ni No Kuni 2, and this is the Lair of the Lost Lord expansion slash DLC, which has just been released today, and we're going to be really getting into the meat of this, starting with today's episode. So I'll probably be doing a few episodes to cover this DLC. I do expect it to be somewhat expansive, adding quite a lot of content to the game from what I've seen, so we'll see exactly how it plays out. We're going to start, as you can see in the kingdom here, there's a load of new side quests. Just for point of reference, in terms of Ni No Kuni 2 itself, I have completed all the other content in the game, and I've got the Platinum Trophy for it, and I've got 100% of the trophies for the Adventure Pack DLC, which came out earlier this year also. So all of these new side quests and everything which you're seeing on the map are new to this particular expansion, the Lair of the Lost Lord. So let's make a start, shall we? And I don't know a whole lot about it, it has only just come out today, but from what I've seen on Reddit, the best place to start is by speaking to, is it Baku or Batu? I'll tell you what, it's been a few months since I actually last played this game. So, yeah, there we go, Batu. That's Tani's father, of course, the pirate dude. And we need to speak to the version of him that's out here in chibi form in the kingdom, rather than the version that's hanging around the throne room. And he'll just give us a bit of information regarding the Leaf Book, a feature which I never really used, actually, during the main playthrough of the game. But you can get some pretty fun comments and whatnot to be found in there, so it can be nice to check out from time to time. So this is going to give us the side quest Family Ties, and we get the Batu's Pride as a reward for completing this, along with 500,000 experience. Now, one thing to note is that the level cap has now been raised, so you might have noticed this from the trailers and stuff that came out for the DLC. But the level cap is now 120, previously it was 99. Although from what I understand, it's not going to be simply a case of going through 20 levels quite quickly. There's going to be a lot of experience to gain in order to actually make our way to that new level cap. Right, so we've gone ahead and picked up the Family Ties quest, which is, as I say, quite a lengthy quest in itself. So what we're going to do is bring up the main menu here, the teleport menu. And I'm just trying to get back into the game myself a bit here, actually, and teleport over to Wiggly Way. So I'm assuming you can also head over to the Leaf Book if you want to check out the picture that Batu was talking about to us. But for now, I'll just leave it. Having arrived here, what we're going to do is call Zipline and take us across the river. We could probably walk there, actually. Yeah, I think we can walk across that log, but let's just save some time, shall we? And land about here. We can actually see there's a small collection of fiends, monsters. Let's go and see what they're all doing. We're in the correct location here as far as the quest is concerned. So this is Grimsworth. One thing I should mention, of course, is that a lot of this content we're going to be doing here as part of the Lair of the Lost Lord is technically classed as endgame content, really. So if you haven't yet completed Ni No Kuni 2 or haven't leveled up your characters, then you might want to take care of all of that before actually proceeding with the content here. Although I'm sure the majority of you watching this have already done so, and it has been a while since the main game came out. By the way, does anybody know if any more DLC is coming out as part of the Season Pass? We've had the Adventure Pack, and we've had the Lair of the Lost Lord now. I'm pretty sure there should be another one, shouldn't there? I'm guessing at some point next year.
Alright.
Yeah, good old nature's tongue spell will hopefully allow us to communicate with these creatures and see what it is that they're doing here. So it seems they're guarding the entrance to this dungeon, and I think this might be a dungeon we've popped into previously, or is it a new dungeon? It's been so long since I played this game, the main portion of it anyway. I've played a lot of games since, I don't remember all the details of it. I need to perhaps start it again. Right then, so let's go ahead and enter in. So we managed to avoid a fight there. Yeah, I think this must be a new dungeon. I do not remember this at all. It doesn't look like it's a proper entrance, does it? I mean, I suppose it does. It's just the forest, isn't it? You won't be able to play freely for a while after this point. Okay, we'll proceed. And the enemies, as far as I'm aware, I had a quick gander in earlier on, are going to be around the level 70 mark, just as a point of reference compared to where your party will need to be at.
Oi.
Okay, so there's a sparkly on the ground, which is going to be our first destination as far as the quest's concerned in this dungeon. If I just bring up the map here, you can see it's fairly linear. So we're just going to go ahead and access it. I don't think we can change our party members. I could be wrong on that. Oh, maybe we can. Yeah, we can. Okay, but I'm not going to worry about it. So the party does split up a little bit later. For now, we're just going to go ahead and grab the sparkly and see what it's all about. It's a mystery egg. Well, obviously that's been laid by a mystery creature.
Listen here.
Oh, come on!
Puh.
What? Evan.
Okay, that might be the point where the party splits.
Hello. Oh. What?
Okay, so we found a mystery egg, which we've decided not to have for breakfast. And instead we're going to try and find out who it belongs to. And that's pretty much going to be the basis of this quest going forward from this point. So the dungeon's fairly linear itself. A couple of sparkles we can grab, although there's a few areas that we're not yet going to be able to access. Just check I'm going the right way. I was, then I wasn't. So you might try and head off into a certain direction to see if there's any loot or something and be told that nope, you can't go that way, I'm afraid. But yeah, the enemies are here. Just for point of reference as well, I am playing on the hard difficulty. So obviously you can stick it on to expert if you're so inclined. But for the sake of this video, I think hard will be sufficient. Hey, Lucky Locket 5. I'm pretty sure that I haven't been here before. So this could be a new area as far as this DLC is concerned. But yeah, just let me know on that, guys, because I'm struggling to remember, to tell you the truth, whether it is or not. I'll just check for any treasure chests. And there's none. Okay, so we've got the next quest location here. See what's going on. Ah, it's a feisty hedgehog thingy. So, excuse me, a hedge hound.
All right. Excuse me. Oh, come on. Hello. Oh, come on. I'll do my best.
Okay, so that didn't go particularly well. We've managed to get ourselves into a bit of combat here. But, I mean, it was a fiend, so what do you expect, eh? Just grab the loot here. Thanks to the fact I've got a little bit of loot from the previous DLC, the Adventure Pack, these level 75 enemies are going down pretty darn quickly, actually. There's also a ton of new loot, some of it really powerful, added in this DLC, which I'm looking forward to getting my hands on, but I'm pretty sure the majority of that's going to be coming from the major new dungeon, which is called the Labyrinth. And that's basically the pinnacle of this particular expansion, as far as I'm aware. So will the game let us go down here? Yeah. Question is, do we really want to? Well, there might be a chest or something. Diamond Hue Bloom, very exciting. Ah, looks like there's a couple of interesting enemies to say the least. Yeah, so I'll kill these guys and then we'll skip ahead, I think, in terms of the video, to the next quest point. I'm still using my trusty higgledy-piggledy setup, where you get the 2 knights and then the other higgledies which are able to copy those knights. There is a chest actually to loot as well, so it hasn't failed me yet. Here it comes. A little bit late, but there we go. Right, let's see what's in the chest. Okay. Saviour's Tear. Alright then, I'll head over to the next quest location. It feels good to be playing Ni no Kuni 2 again, actually. I've got to be honest. I think I've missed it. I know it was a bit of a divisive entry. A lot of the time when I'm going through the internet and stuff, searching for various bits of information about the game and whatnot, or if I see news articles about it, then, you know, not all of the comments are praising the game. A lot of people do seem to hate it. I think because it changed a lot from the first game in terms of the gameplay mechanics. But I had a lot of fun with it. And I really do like the action-oriented combat with it. I enjoyed the first game as well, don't get me wrong. Okay, so possibly we're going to be avoiding a fight here then, it seems. Yep. Okay, so we're still on our mission here, trying to find out who this egg actually belongs to. So far, no luck, of course. Gotta remember how to dodge, actually. Okay, L1. Starting to all come back to me now, I think. Which was the way we just came from. Okay, so if we head over to the east, might be some tinkles for us to grab, you never know. I don't know what a tinkle is. I don't even know why I said that. There you go, look, that's a tinkle. I'll ignore those other enemies for now. A Great Sage's Secret. That was a tinkle that was worth it. And we'll continue heading towards the next quest objective here. See if we can finally get some answers. Although I'm guessing we won't immediately, since it looks like there's another area to this dungeon, doesn't it? Okay. Oh no. These guys are rarely friendly, are they? Okay, so Tani was adopted, it seems, by Batu. He took her under his wing, it seems.
All right.
And as you can see, we've switched over to the other party members now.
Hey. Wow. Well.
Much obliged. Listen here.
Yes.
Huh?
Well. Oh.
Is it me, or does there seem to be a bit of retconning going on here? Unless perhaps all these plot points had been planned before. But who knows, eh? Who knows? Alright then, so we've now got control of the other three. And we need to go ahead and catch up, as the quest tells us, with the other party members. So I guess we'll just continue making our way through. This is exactly the same, isn't it? The same place. Not the next floor or anything, no. I just don't remember this chest being here. So we'll try and avoid the enemies. And head all the way down south. So I'll go ahead, make my way there, and catch up with you on the other side. Okay, I've reached the next quest destination, which is, of course, where the other party members previously encountered the wyvern. And now we've encountered them again.
Excuse me.
Huh?
Oi. Blimey. Yeah.
Okay, so we get the wild heart bow here. I'm not sure exactly how good that's going to be. But no doubt we'll examine it momentarily. Let's see what happens though now that we've handed that egg across here.
No. Uh-huh.
Puh.
Oh. Oi.
Aye.
Ah.
So the side quest updates, and we need to take a good look around. So we're still trying to find this tainted monster, it would seem, but looks like there's a treasure chest we can grab before we do anything else. And This is pretty peaceful now. It's turned to night. Can't see a whole lot of stars in the sky though. So let's just bring up the map here, see where it is we need to be. And it looks like we need to head across here to the west. So I'm assuming there's something going on down here perhaps.
Blimey.
Interesting. Very Tani focused story this part, isn't it? Let me just bring up the menu a sec. I want to see something, because something I forgot to check when I started. If I just head over to the library here, to Tainted Monsters. Okay, yeah, there's no other Tainted Monsters that have been added to the list as far as the DLC is concerned. So I'm guessing, well, there won't be any apart from anything that's story related. Okay, it looks like there's a little critter thing up here of some kind. And it does have the tainted glow around it.
Blimey. Blimey.
Now listen here.
What?
Huh? Puh.
Okay, so looks like we're going to have to defeat Tani's mother in combat by the sounds of it. She's in some strange, mysterious monster form at the moment. So let's just go ahead and accept.
You ready for this?
And I'd rather not have gone into combat actually with these guys. And I still need to remember how to fight. Right, let's try and activate the Higgledies here. Okay, the mysterious monster's just standing there. So it's had the opportunity to lay on some damage, I think. And here comes the charge. So I'm probably a little bit over-leveled for this particular fight. But hey, at least we're seeing all the content. There we go. Yeah, I suspect that for those of you that have only played the game recently, you could probably do this particular quest when you're about level 60 or so.
Blimey.
Now listen here.
Well, that was an interesting quest involving Tani and Batu there.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
And there we have it, the quest's complete. Do we get a trophy for this one? Doesn't seem to be the case. There are a few new trophies with the DLC content. They're all hidden trophies though, so I can't actually see exactly how they're unlocked at the moment. We'll have to look into that. But there we go, we get the Batu's Pride as a reward as well. So we'll be examining that, along with the bow that we collected a few minutes ago also. I forgot to check that out. Okay, so let's make our way back to town. So that was a fun little quest actually. I don't think it was perhaps one of the major parts of the Lair of the Lost Lord because it didn't involve the labyrinth. But it was a bit of a bonus. So it was fun to check out. Okay, so unfortunately for me, those weapons, both of them in fact, seem to be a little bit lackluster compared to the equipment that I've already collected. So you can see that the Batu's Pride mace, axe, hammer thingy is a little bit low compared to what I'm already using. But, as I say, if you were completing this content about the level 65 mark or so, that'd probably be a very good upgrade for you guys. And the same with the bow as well, the Wild Heart bow. It's a little bit low for me. All of my bow wearers, wielders, have bows that are far more powerful than the Wild Heart bow. But hey, you can go ahead and upgrade it as well if that would be a bonus to you. But as I say, for me, it probably wouldn't be. Alright, so we've still got a whole bunch of other quests to check out here in the kingdom. And I don't remember that one being at the south there, the southern area of the map. Maybe it was, I just didn't see it before. But we'll check all those out. So we're going to go ahead and take a break at this point. I need to go and make myself a cup of tea. And then I'll check out some of these other quests and bring you the content of those to you guys as well. So please do come back and join me as we do that. Big thanks to all of you who support me on Patreon and who have recently joined as well on YouTube membership. So you might notice the big join button if you haven't already next to the subscribe button which YouTube have put in place for me. So please do check that out if you so are inclined to do so. But have a great day guys. I'll see you soon for more Ni no Kuni 2. Please do let me know as well in the comments what you think of that particular quest. And if you've been playing through the Lair of the Lost Lord DLC, then of the expansion itself in general as well. Alright folks, see you soon. Goodbye.